Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
Pure water, pure pride Jamaican bottled water. A pure water we drink. Rehydrate yourself with pure water. I can attest you will love the taste. Ask for the experience. Ask for pure water wherever you go. We must adhere to the health protocols of wearing your mask, practice social distancing, and of course, sanitizing your hands. On Saturday, we had a double classic day. We had the Oaks and the Derby. And congratulations to all Team Passard and winning the Jamaica Oaks with She's a Wonder. So too Team Gary Sobrati, who won aboard Calculus. Apprentice Rain Lewis, second classic win on this horse. And surely classic jockey Shane Ellis, second classic win this season on this horse Calculus. The Jamaican Oaks, She's a Wonder, was expected to win. She used her class and prevailed. Amy the Butcher from the Patrick Funk Stables was expected to be part of the run-up, at least in the top three. Very disappointing run from Secret Identity, who made a rush and faltered approaching the final turn. Action Ann surprised me in finishing the top four. Surely La Biker didn't though. The Jamaican Derby was very breathtaking, especially for the connections of Calculus, who was up with the leaders, faded before entering the straight to fourth, and rallied back in between rivals, Further and Beyond and Billy Wiz, to overcome and put Gary Sobrati as the new leader in the trainer's title. Santorini was a bit too early for his liking and faded. Billy Wiz surprised me. Surely Jason Acosta, anything he sends on the card must be respected. Further and Beyond ran better than I expected. And kudos to Team Nunes for presenting this animal in fine shape. Big Jury really needed the race and ran okay. And let's hope that there's no ill effects from this race, because we surely need top horses to run. We go now to the trainer's title, where new leader Gary Sobrati has taken the lead from Anthony Nunes, and Jason Acosta is out on their ears. Imagine this young man, son of the late Wayne Acosta, came here and started early March and has won quite a number of races. And a lot of races are left in this season, and it could be a heck of a battle for the 2020 title. Shout out, Open Gate, shout out to veteran horse fan, horseman, horse lover, and former analyst on the Open Gate show, and he's still a part of the Open Gate show, Junior Fender. Very enigmatic, a man, well, the word enigma, that suits Junior. And the Open Gate show really value this gentleman's input. Post time for the 10 race card on Monday. That's tomorrow, 12:15 p.m. First race goes 7 furlongs or 400 meters for native bred 5 and up. It's a restricted allowance race for horses native bred 5 horses with number 1 3 races. 11 were declared. Number 2 Black River, last to display. We're out the straight, and this makes him going back to on the turn, going to 7 furlongs questionable. Number 2 Divine Lexi, then Nelson gets back on being the one who broke his maiden on the 28th of June, going to 6.5 furlongs. Could find a very low exotic spot. Number 4, Mama Sharon Darling, closed well against a decent set, but that was out the straight. Best run in ages, so she could be a sorted out horse. Number 5, this person has been awkward out the gates of late. He has to be respected regardless. Number 7, Out on a Limb, stablemate of number 5, this person accompanies this one of having gate issues. Number 8, Bala Chris, quickly back from last Saturday's 5th place finish, coming off the bench, should also be able to do better if he is focused to do same. Number 9, Silver Top, unbeaten 5-year-old who will be getting first time Lasix tomorrow, has 2 career starts without. Now up against tougher, but has scope for improvement and could perform critically. Number 10, Kaya, could close for a low placing on the board. Number 11, Street Surprise, fit and consistent. Number 8, Bala Chris. Number 11, Street Surprise. Number 5, that's Nest Purses. Number 4, Marshall Darling. Number 9, Silver Top. Race 2, the feature race, Charles Randall Memorial Trophy for 4th and up. It's a maiden condition race. Is it? Well, this race goes 7 furlongs again, or 1,400 meters, 8 are declared this time. Number 1, it is Princess. One of 2 here for trainer Gregor Forsyth. Number 2, Lala Diva, could create a mild upset if focused. Number 3, El Gringo, returned to winning ways from a very poor draw on loss against a good field. Can make this 2 in a row. Number 4, Soup. Consistent, but will be facing a few better than what he had faced prior when sprinting. Number 3, Lord Ashen, can get a low exotic spot, closing past Tyrant Ones, if that is the case, for him to get that affordability. Number 6, Storm Princess. I'm surprised she's racing again and going 7 furlongs. Well, number 7, Key Witness, fresh and fit mare who will run well. I'm expecting a good run. Flawless one coming from the pool. Looked okay. Number 8, Milkman, and all of that could run well enough to be a part of the top 3 if focused to do so. Number 3, Gringo from number 2, Lala Diva. Number 7, Key Witness. Number 8, the Milkman. I go for a short break, and when I return, we'll get to race 3. Welcome back to the Open Gate Show. And remember, Herbal Cure. All you need to do is call 876-426-7707. Herbal Cure has been helping a lot of people. It's a herbal mixture, and not only local people are having it, overseas people as well. It's really creating a storm. Call 426, that's 876-426-7707. Race 3 for native bred 4s and up. It's a maiden condition race. 10 were declared. They go 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. Number 2, Bad Boy Theodore, possible placing on the board awaits. Number 3, Avery and Ran, hails from an informed stable. That's Michael Marlowe. Really doing well. And Avery and Ran could factor somewhere in your exotic. Number 5, Little Red. Well, she's a 5-year-old. Will be in the earlies and could hold on for a minor placing in this suspect field. Number 7, Strong Warning, a debutant. This is a 4-year-old based filly by Traditionals of Royal Pardon by Skip Troll. Lance Richards, the owner and trainer, the Costa Farms Limited, the breeder. Lachlan Johnson, the groom. Strong Warning will debut with Lasix. Should need a bit more time to really know what this is all about. Number 8, Take Two, looks the logical choice on paper, but will be experiencing the turn for the first time after 3 career starts, all out the straight course. Number 10, Nino Dorado, looked a wee bit better of late, but just not showing anything since July. Looked a little better, but this horse is very questionable. I'm selecting number 8. That's Take Two. From number 2, Bad Boy Theodore. Number 4, Soul Treasure. I didn't mention anything about that horse, but could get there in the lower exotics. Number 3, Avery and Iron. 4th race for native-bred 4s and up, was number 1 2 races, as well as imported 4s and up, who were maidens. 1,820 meters on 9 furlong 25 yards. That's the trip. 9 were declared. Number 1, Commandante Luna, changed stable since last race. Don't know what that will do. Number 2, War of the Roses, has 2 turn experiences, and last run was good enough. 24th of July, 7 furlongs, close from a bit off the pace to get second, 1.5 lengths behind above all links had. Daytona Bell, who is in this race, number 5, 3.25 lengths behind. Number 4, Sweet Tanisha, gets first time Lasix after 15 career starts. Number 5, Daytona Bell. Number 2, War of the Roses, ran past her in the latter stages of the race. That was on the 24th of July, going 7 furlongs. However, we'll be trying to use her speed and the skills of Anthony Thomas to last as long as she can to get with the hopes of getting into the top 4. Number 6, it is now. Well, is it now? When? Number 7, Silent Cat, looking to be the one to fight this out. He's going by the display on the 5th of July, going this trip of 9 from 25 yards when he took up the running, and he was fighting on, but was bounced around slightly, but still ended up 3 3/4 and third to Princess Lizzie and Ajita, 2 out-of-class horses. Number 9, As You Wish, raced around 2 turns more than all horses here by far. Has a good chance of winning as he's working okay. Number 7 though, Silent Cat, just over number 9, As You Wish. Number 2, War of the Roses. Number 5, Daytona Bell. 5th race for 3s and up, optional claiming 250,000 with native-bred 6-year-olds and up who have never won 4 races in their career, as well as native-bred 5-year-olds and up who are still a maiden. 12 declared, 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. Number 1, General Mubarak, was the general the last time he raced. That was the 3rd of August, Tuesday gone, and won by 6.5 lengths. Looking out of class, was he? Well, claimed from that race and immediately back, going the minimum trip on the turn. And Shane Ellis, he has the ride. Well, let's see. Number 2, Big Dream, surely the speed here. Adventures on the curve for the first time in his last 10 starts. Will be in front for a while and possibly could go all the way. Number 4, Dance All Night, claimed out of last just over a month ago, but is fit, so he has a chance to be in the top 3 as there will be enough speed for him to chase. Number 5, Boss Izzy, One of two here from the informed camp of stable of trainer Fitzgerald Richards. Number 7, Lady Budget. Last 3 were okay, but the minor spot is our best chance to earn something. Number 8, first selection, gets here very light, but I'm not trusting this horse based off those last 2 efforts. Still must be considered for a place in your exotics. Number 9, Jamal James, sprint a race, and really surprised me on the 1st of May this season with that facile win, going 6 furlongs, winning by 3 3/4 lengths, beating Band of Gold and Paisley Stone Red. I don't know. Somehow I don't like this horse, but anyway, let's see. Number 11, El Maestro, looking in good shape and can figure. Number 12, Sacrifice, hails from the informed camp, as I mentioned earlier, of Fitzgerald Richards. I have apprentice Gordon Gregory. He has never won a race. He will be taking off for an imported 4 kilo weight of this horse. Sacrifice could just sit behind and the race be handed to him as the speed collapse, and it's quite possible. Number 4, Dance All Night though, from number 11, El Maestro. Number 12, Sacrifice. Number 9, Jamal James. Number 2, Big Dream. Lots of speed in this race. Race 6-5 is for 5 and up. It's a claim race. 550,000, 180,000 for horses who have not earned 100,000 since the 6th of April 2021. Big field, 16 horses were declared. They go 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. Number 1, Senior Kwanzi, could get a low exotic spot in a race of this nature. Number 2, April Spirit, poorly drawn, but could also get a low placing as number 1, Senior Kwanzi. Number 5, Regal Prospector, claimed last week for 250,000 and immediately placed down into 180,000 with Shane Ellis. His last race was on the 31st of July, where he finished 9th, 12 lengths to Mr. Linder's Powerful Red and Lady Budget. A change of stable, a change of stall, change of jockey, change of groom. Can do a lot. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Number 6, Coat of Arms, interesting. Change of rider to Raju Lahore, who is labeled as a 5 furlong straight specialist rider. Could be. Mr. Lahore, the Open Gate Show applauds you, sir. Good guy. Number 7, Explosive Charge, was in front of number 5, Regal Prospector on last. That was the 31st of July out of that race that I just mentioned. Number 9, Jason's Gold, freshened and looking much better since that last race on the 5th of June. Garfield Gordon, he rides. Veteran jockey. He's still here because of the COVID pandemic in Canada. That's where he plied his trade. I'm expecting number 9, Jason's Gold, to run a fair race. Number 11, Flying Bullet, should get closer than that 4th place finish that he ran on the curve on last. That was on the 17th of July, going 5 furlongs round, finished 5.5 lengths short to Princess Statistics, Lady Budget, and Treasure Train. Come to think of it, that was a good run on the curve. So he should be up in your selections. Number 12, Jamaican Storm, could figure in your exotics if breaking better from the gates. Number 13, Paint This Town Red. Interesting claim by Team Passard. Is jockey Ricardo ready? Could score a long overdue win here. Number 13, Paint This Town Red. Number 5, Regal Prospector. Number 11, Flying Bullet. Number 9, Jason's Goal. Number 12, Jamaican Storm. 7th race, they go 5 furlongs straight again, or 1,000 meters straight. 7 were declared for imported trails and up who have never won trails in their career, as well as native bred trails and foils who have never won 4 races in their lifetime. 5 here for trader Anthony Nunes, and again we have the same scenario. Anyway, number 1, Block, unpredictable. Number 2, Johnson Giant, loves a straight course and continues to work well. Jason Acosta, he trains. I should say this, it's really very good to see Jason Acosta, who was rejected by the rules and regulations here for obtaining a trainer's license, and went to the United States and got his license and won quite a number of races. His dad had passed away, and he had taken up the helm rather, and I must applaud this young trainer for reviving his mom and his mom Elizabeth and his sister Stephanie, as well as family members and friends of the Acosta family. Really doing very great, Jason Acosta. We go to number 6, Hoist the Mass. He should be the one to beat. Number 7, Got a Girl. Don't discount her chances to win. Let's see what first time figure 8 after 6 carriage start without will do. Number 6, Hoist the Mass. Number 2, Gentle Giant. Number 7, Got a Girl. Number 1, Clock. 8 race for Trills and Up. It's a claiming race. $800,000 to $1 million. 5 for straight again. Or 1,000 meters straight. 9 were declared this time. Good race. Number 1, Special Counsel. Adores this course but has speed galore to contend with. Number 2, Cartel, seeking his 6th straight win. Really a great feat these days. However, stable rider Anthony Thomas leads this one for stablemate number 4, Mr. Universe. Number 3, Sebastian. The current leading trainer has recruited this one via a claim on the 12th of July. Sebastian has no form. Going for 5 for them straight is really questionable. If Sebastian runs good, he doesn't have to win. If he runs in the first 3, then Gary Sabrati needs to have some more stalls. Number 4, Mr. Universe gets Anthony Thomas, so what more can I say? Number 5, though, Universal Boss. I have 3 points to make. Well, 4. First one, if Universal Boss is physically fit, he shouldn't lose. The points I'm making to back that statement up. On the 21st of March, going 5 for them straight with 57 kilos on Dane Nelson, Universal Boss finished second, 1 3/4 length to Mr. Universe, who had 54 kilos. Incidentally, Raw Liquid was in this race with 55 kilos, and he was 4 lengths behind Universal Boss. Universal Boss on the 7th of July, going 5.5 furlongs, finished third, 6.5 lengths to God of Love and Laban, with 55 kilos. The 5th of July, 5 furlongs straight, Universal Boss finished 6, 4 lengths behind Salvation and Trevor's Choice and Drummer Boy, 3 straight specialists. The first 2 are going places. With 51 kilos now, against 56 against Mr. Universe. And Universal Boss loves the straight. Very interesting race, don't you think? Well, I think so. The 7 Loose Ball is unusually busy on the exercise track. Number 8, Raw Liquid, capable of getting into the top 4. Number 9, Wilson, very light and will be closing. One of these, number 4, Mr. Universe. Number 5, Universal Boss. Number 8, Raw Liquid. Number 2, Cartel. Number 9, Wilson for the minor spot. The penultimate race, race 9 for the 4-day bred trios. It's a restricted allowance race for fillies only who have never won 2 races. 10 were declared to go 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. Number 1, Mum, bred in purple, the sprint. This one is by Sensational of St. Cecilia. Of course, we all remember St. Cecilia, one of the best local bred filly to grace Caymanas Park. Mum has looked improved, coming off a 3.5 months hiatus, and I'm expecting this one to run a very, very good race. Could win too. Number 3, Vanessa, broke her maiden in good style. Second time, in her second career start. All starts so far were out straight. This time, up in class and going on the curve. Number 4, Short Curling, could get another exotic placing. Number 6, 3 times lucky, get interested in getting Anthony Thomas. Number 7, Heart of the Sea. Another who recently broke her maiden after 2 runs out the straight. Well, 2 career starts, they were out the straight both. And this one is ventured on the curve. Would have won further if female rider Abigail Abel didn't lose her whip at a 2 furlong point. Number 8, Chandra's Law, should have a say, but I'm not liking her present look. That's me, that's my opinion. I just don't like how she's looking. Stablemate number 9, Balgalleri, is different. Has a good chance of winning, but I'm selecting number 7, Heart of the Sea, from number 1, Mum. Or maybe I should select number 1, Mum, over Heart of the Sea. But anyway, doesn't matter. Either of the two should win. Number 9, Balgalleri, should run very good. Number 4, Show Curling. Number 8, Chandra's Law. Final race on the 10 race card is for near the bed trio. It's a made special race. 1,500 meters or 7.5 furlong, 12 horses. Number 2, Always Vigorous, is improving a bit. Don't see this one winning or even getting into the top 3, but could be part of your lower exotics. Number 4, Hydro Primero, has been looking more focused since that last race and could run his best race yet. Number 5, In His Vision, can't complain about anything here. Number 7, Maya, changed stables recently, and the hot jockey trainer combo. That's Anthony Thomas and Gregor Forsyth, they team with hopes of giving owner the connection, hopes of winning. Number 8, Rods the Indian, can do better than that last display. Number 12, Sky Zone, possible low exotic placing this one could achieve. I'm selecting number 5, His Vision, from number 4, Hydro Primero. Number 7, Maya. Number 8, Rods the Indian. Number 2, Always Vigorous, or number 12, For the Man Exotic Spot. I've been getting a lot of complaints that I should be given, my best 3 and those things. I'm not really good at selecting horses on a race day, that is. Selecting young horses, surely I'm good at that. I'm good at analyzing, I think. But anyway, first race number 8, Balacris. Third race number 8, Take 2. 10th race number 5, His Vision. If you have not experienced the smooth and refreshing taste of pure water, pure Pride Jamaican bottled water, then you're missing something. Go and ask for it wherever you purchase goods. Remember, wear your mask, sanitize your hands, and practice social distancing the best as you can. Good races left going to December 31st. Why? Because we have a very interesting Trainers' Championship. Gary Sabrati is now leading reigning champion trainer Anthony Yunis. And Jason Acosta is hot on their heels. Lots of races left, And that young Acosta is really doing very well. He ran 1, 2, 3 in the final race. Anyway, please be careful. And I wish you all the best. Remember to try and get a young horse, a yearling this year at a yearling sale, or even before. Anything can happen. Take care.
Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.